back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Jasmine and I post Christian content to help you and motivate you with your walk with Christ. And in this video, we're going to be talking about what does it mean that God is jealous or having a jealous God. The dictionary definition of jealous is feeling or showing envy of someone or their achievements and advantages. So God isn't envy. God doesn't get mad. God doesn't get that type of jealous. He's not like, oh wow, you have that? Man, I wish I had that. God's not that type of jealous. What God is jealous of is you. Your time, your life, what you spend your life doing. He doesn't want you spending your time doing all these things, these worldly things that He doesn't have planned for your life that will lead you down to destruction. So God is saying to us that He wants our time and that He wants us to worship God and not to worship any idols or any other thing. And an idol doesn't have to be like this physical thing. It can be money, it can be electronics, it could be friends, it could be singers, it could be musicians, it could be literally anything that you put all your time, your energy, your life into, and that will become an idol. And you can stop it from becoming an idol, and you can, like in my past video, set your boundaries, limit yourself on time for those things so that you don't have to spend all this much time, because if you spend lots of time on it, then it'll start becoming an idol. Exodus 25 says, "You shall not bow down to them or worship them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God." When we are jealous, we desire what others want. But when God's jealous, He just desires our attention and our love. He doesn't want us to give our attention to all these worldly things and all these sinful things when we can just give our attention to Him. Because if we give our attention and our care to worldly things, it's just going to lead us to destruction. But if we give our attention to God, then it's going to lead us to heavenly things and amazing things that will help you live your life good. He isn't jealous in a way where He's like, oh, worship me, and if you don't worship me, then I'm going to be sad. He's more of like, worship me, and I will benefit you, and you will live in prosperity. God is always out for your heart, and He just wants you to benefit from everything. So you worship God, you will benefit from that. And don't go in an attitude of like, oh, I'm going to worship God just for me so that I can receive the blessing, so that I can receive the benefit. Don't go in like that. Go into like, I'm going to worship Him because He's done this for me. He's saved me from this. He's delivered me from this. He's kept me alive for this long. He's healed me. He's given me love. He's healed me from broken situations and all these different things. So go in as a heart like that. Don't go in like, oh, about me, all about yourself. Don't be self-centered. Give all the glory to God for everything that He's done in your life. Think about it and write it down. Write down things that He's done in your life that you thought would end badly, but no, God turns it around for His glory. God is jealous over your attention, your time, and your worship, and for all to give the glory to Him. Because if you're not living for Him and giving the glory to Him, then who are you living for? Are you living for yourself and being selfish? Are you living for others to please others and not yourself? Are you living for social media standards? Are you trying to meet their standards, which are never going to be met because God has better standards for you, and just so much more that He can offer you than social media, than this world, than yourself. And if you just let go of yourself and give yourself to God, then it's just going to be so much better. Like, you're not going to have to worry about this or that. And just, if you worry, you give it to God, and then He's going to handle it, and He's going to help you get through the situation you're going through. All of these things that I just said, living for yourself, the world, and other people, it all leads to temptation. Living for yourself leads to pride, and living for the world is just full of sin. So why are you going to live for something that is sinful and negative and bad? And if you live for other people, you can never feel like the person God created you, because you're always trying to meet their standards. You're always trying to satisfy people. And we never get satisfied. And the only way to get satisfied is through God. God will satisfy all your needs, no matter what it is, no matter how big or how small it is. God will satisfy that need for you. And so just live for Him, because if you live for the world, you live for people, you're just going to be in that cycle of trying to satisfy other people, trying to please other people when it's not going to happen. This is why he's jealous over you. He doesn't want you to fall in the temptations of the world and the sin and just dig yourself into a deeper hole. And no matter how far down you are in that hole, God always has his hand reaching down to you, ready to pick you back up. It's you. You're the one who has to take his hand. Because he's there. He's already there, reaching his hand down there to pull you out of that hole and help you. He's like, I'm here, my child. I'm here. Grab my hand and I will pull you out. And to be honest, some of us are just looking at his hand and then looking back in the hole. Looking at his hand and looking back in the hole. You don't know which one to choose. You want to stay in the hole so that you can do what you want and please yourself and please other people, or try to meet their standards, or you can grab his hand and let go of all that stuff. There's people who stay in that cycle and just don't know how to let go. And it's your choice. You cannot let go of things through other people. Other people can't save you. Jesus is the only one who can save you by you making that own choice, because God has given us the free will. He's given us the free will so that we can choose whether we want to serve him or not. I chose to serve God because without him, where would I be? I would be so lost. I would probably be doing all these worldly things and not serving for him. If I wasn't serving for him, then I wouldn't be able to be here on your screen being able to share this word with you and tell you about him, and so that you can tell other people and other people, because the more people who know about him, the better. So don't be afraid to tell other people about him. At the end of this, God is just after your heart and your time and your worship, so that he can lead you down the right path and you don't fall down the wrong path. I always hear this from many different pastors and preachers. Serving God doesn't make life easier, it makes life possible. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video, and I hope that you enjoyed it and that you learned something about it. And if you have any questions, please go ahead and comment down below and let me know so I can help you understand this more. If you're still confused or anything, please let me know and I will help you with this. And I hope you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you get notified every time I post a new video. Have a blessed day, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.